United Way, shining a light on education.
I'm a teacher right here in Topeka, and every day I take on the challenge of ensuring success for our community's children. But the fact is, statistics show that's no small challenge. A child's third grade reading scores often predict whether or not he or she will complete high school, and locally, sixth grade math scores dip and sometimes never recover. Now, those may be just numbers, but every time I'm in a classroom, I see what those numbers mean in the life of a child. Kids in our community who are on target in reading and math are less likely to turn to substance abuse, lead stronger and healthier lives, and are more likely to complete their education, leading them to careers that will enrich the lives of all of us, right here at home. Okay, everyone, close your books. Let's go to recess.
United Way understands that community change doesn't happen overnight. It takes all of us working together to shine a light on why our kids aren't always starting school with the skills they need to begin the learning process. The United Way is committed to closing the achievement gap at pivotal times in learning, such as third grade reading and sixth grade math.
In the end, here's what I see every day. Early achievement leads to future success.
United Way, shining a light on income.
Talking with my buddy the other day, I realized we're not the only family around here that's stretched thin. Seems like everywhere you turn, people here are making tough choices, having to pick which bills to pay. A lot of families are struggling, spending nearly half of their paychecks on housing costs alone, playing a balancing act every single month. But the real facts are only part of the story. I remember my mom and dad were always gone, working 2 to 3 jobs just to get us by. Living paycheck to paycheck meant my family never had the chance to feel safe. It seemed like we were moving all the time, just one stroke of bad luck away from total disaster. But families don't have to live that way. United Way is committed to helping folks in our community to improve everyone's quality of life, brighten futures, and move lives from survival to success.
Over the next 10 years, the United Way is committed to cut the number of financially unstable families by half. Right now in Topeka, Shawnee, and Jefferson counties, putting food on the table and paying the bills can be a real challenge.
But the United Way is making it possible, for my family and for yours.
United Way, shining a light on health.
So here's the deal. I'm not even 30 yet, and I have a doctor telling me my liver's failing, not because of age or alcohol, but because of an extra coating of fat surrounding my internal organs. Seriously. I mean, I have a kid. I have a wife. I can't go out like this. What's crazy is I started looking around our community, and I realized I'm not the only one. 6 out of 10 adults are overweight or obese. And what's scarier? That number's rising. And man, on top of all that, the cost of taking care of all the diseases and health problems we'll have, that could cripple a community. But the scariest thing was thinking that I could pass all my bad habits on to my daughter. See, kids from obese or unhealthy homes are more likely to take on bad habits of their own. I couldn't have that, so I made a change. And so can our community. The United Way is raising the bar for everyone's health, illuminating the future for our entire community.
If we want to make a serious impact on the health and wellness of our community, then actively pursuing better nutrition and healthy habits is the first step. Over the next 10 years, the United Way is committed to reducing adult obesity by 10% and kids illegally using substances by 20% right here in our community.
For my family and me, it's made all the difference. Thank you.
United Way of Greater Topeka. Give, advocate, volunteer.